Taylor is writing out her confession, y'all, for shooting Bill. Why would you write out your confession? At this point, they shouldn't have just told. They should have just kept the blackmail a secret, cause she gonna turn herself in, or somebody gonna get a hold of the letter or something. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chelsea. This for the Bold and Beautiful, February 6, 2023. Okay, so Taylor over here, they pick up where they left off and everything. I'm surprised because usually when they start back the episode, they be on a whole nother scene and everything. So they step in her hugging and everything, and for a second I'm like, okay, maybe Steffi actually got through to her. Nope, she didn't get through to her. So Taylor's still talking about turning herself in. Steffi says that they'll figure out something else, and she just trying to, get her mama to see that turning herself in ain't gonna do no good, especially since you don't even know if you turning yourself in gonna make a difference. You don't know if you turn yourself in that they gonna be like, they gonna take Steffi and Finn word. They what they call it? They testimony thing about Sheila shooting them and everything. You don't know if that's gonna make a difference. It could not make a difference. Then you gonna be sitting in jail or whatever. Now you did do it. You should have went to jail back then, but you know. Okay, so Katie still in disbelief about Taylor shooting Bill, and she keeps talking to Brooke about it and everything. So Brooke tells Katie not to make Taylor feel worse. I said, look at there. I said, look at Brooke defending her bestie or whatever. She like not to make her feel worse or whatever. Basically, that's what she said. Thomas goes to see Hope to offer his help. Hope asks how he got in the building. He said, have you seen Charlie? I said, right. I said, right. Everybody, listen, they said they up security. How you up security and two people that ain't supposed to be there keep getting in? Sheila done got in. This Thomas second time getting in, but y'all up security. Okay. Y'all did not up no doggone security. Okay, so, Thomas claims that he's worried about Hope and Hope for the future. He want to help and everything. Hope was basically saying that Ridge and Steffi don't want him at Forrester. And I said, what about you, Hope? Now time did she brought up, everything he did and everything, but she didn't say not one time, I don't want you here, get out and everything. She stood there and she listened to him and everything. I said, yeah, she got a soft spot for Thomas for sure. And I don't think it's just because he's Douglas's father. I said, yeah, because every time, why these people, it's just like with Bill. If you so done with these people or don't want nothing to do with these people, why y'all let them just sit there and talk instead of telling them to get out right now or calling security or whatever you need to do? I said, yeah. Hope got a soft spot for Thomas, y'all. I'm gonna keep saying it because I see what y'all be talking about. She do. But yeah, she brought up Ridge and Steffi don't want him there. Katie says her feelings towards Taylor are conflicted because Taylor shot her child's father. I told y'all every episode. I told y'all every episode. She said, my child's father. I was like, Katie be going hard for Bill, though. He a fool. Gonna choose Brooke over her. Thomas talking about he's sorry. The usual. I'm sorry. If I could take it back, I would. I said, no, you wouldn't. You even said it the first time it all came out. He wants to come back to help. Hope says it's not up to her, that it's basically up to Steffi and Ridge. He wants Hope to vouch for him and speak on his behalf and everything. And she's like, she basically telling him she got a lot of work to do and everything. He stays, look at the photos and everything. I said, yep. I don't know if you seen this week's preview for the episode they gonna show, they talk about a custody battle and everything. I said, how they gonna go from that to a custody battle that fast? But yeah, a custody battle is coming up. If you haven't seen the preview, it's on Facebook. It's on Facebook and Instagram. I don't know if it's on YouTube yet or not. But Brooke still defending Taylor, but Katie doesn't seem to be letting up about it. She still, she ain't letting Taylor off the hook. She was like, she shot another human being and everything. But yeah, Brooke said she won't let Taylor suffer because of Sheila. She's nothing like her. And I thought for a split second that they was gonna drop the whole Taylor talking about turning herself in based on Friday's episode. But then at the same time, I did say it ain't gonna stop until she turn herself in. I said if they don't find another solution soon, Taylor gonna turn herself in some type of way. But I thought that the way that they were, study replaying her picking up the weapon and everything, that it was going to be revealed that Taylor actually didn't do it, and that'll help release the stress off of her. Because even if they were to find another solution for Sheila, the guilt would eat Taylor alive. You could tell just by now. So if maybe they're actually building it up to show that she actually wasn't the one, because the lady gonna go crazy if they don't. If they don't show that, if they didn't do all this to show that she actually wasn't the one that did it, then I don't know, because she look like she She look like she on skating on thin ice, walking on thin ice or whatever. She gonna turn herself in. Some type of way it's gonna happen or something. I said maybe she actually didn't do it. I said that's the only way I see her actually letting it go. Cause even if they find another way to get Sheila, she's still gonna be hunted. Cause she right now she over here thinking about it over and over again. And I was like, yep. But Taylor was gonna go and everything, so Steffi tells her to stay with them, but she said no, and she leaves anyway. And I said, "Yep, you gotta watch her. She probably I thought she was on her way to the police station right then and there." Thomas looks at the Hope for the future design and gives his 2 cents, trying hard to get on Hope's good side. And I said she only mad because Steffi told her to be. Because at first she was saying that he need to come back, because he heard that outside the door when he was eavesdropping or whatever. But yeah, I said she wanted him back, but Steffi told her his own sister. But I get it though, because Thomas has done a lot. But yeah, he looks at the design and he don't like it. He trying to say, oh, it's nice and all this stuff. How his designs better than the person who built the company? But that ain't the first time that something like that happened though. Just because you own the company don't mean you the best, I guess. But yeah, he was giving his little 2 cents. He didn't like it. He trying to toy on her emotions, like, oh, you don't want your design. Basically telling her if he don't come back, then her design and hope for the future and stuff is gonna crash and burn. Basically, that's what he's saying. But Steffi goes to see Brooke to talk about her mom and everything. Taylor's still thinking about shooting Bill, and I said it looks like she writing out her confession or whatever. Well, she is because they reveal everything that she's saying and everything. And I said, look at here. At this point, they messed up by telling this lady about the blackmail. I said they could have figured out another thing to tell her or something, because if she gonna act like this, I said just turn yourself in if that's the case. If that's the case, turn yourself in, because every episode I feel so guilty. I'm gonna turn myself in. I'm just like Sheila. Every every episode, I'm just like, shoot, I am. How could I shoot someone and all this stuff? And I was like, you was fine about it until somebody found out about it. Somebody outside of y'all, the few people that knew. I was like, you was fine about it. It wasn't hunting you then. It was not hunting you then. Or whatever. You live out here living like you hadn't did a thing, judging people like you hadn't did a thing. Well, I said, turn yourself in, girl, if that's the case. But I said, it's like 2 ways that this could happen. Either she could go mail. Why would she just write the letter and go mail it? I said either she go turn the letter in, or somebody gonna get a hold of the letter and turn it in. And at that point, she gonna regret it, because Brooke was saying that they need to make sure that Taylor doesn't do anything she'll regret. So she writing out the doggone letter. And I'm like, okay, is she gonna take the letter? If that was the case, why didn't she just tell about her what she did or whatever? So I was like, okay, if she wrote out the letter, who would be the one to get a hold of the letter and turn it in? I wonder. Or they could use it as, like, if Sheila gets the letter or whatever, somebody she could use it as. But at the same time, Sheila fearing that they gon' that Taylor gonna turn herself in too. So it couldn't have been Sheila. But I don't know. But she writing out her confession. I know that much. I know that for sure. She writing out her confession. I said, yep, they would have done better if they had just not told this lady. Thomas told Hope that he'll come back to work for $1. You could pay me $1. I said, really, Thomas? And he'll work off campus and everything. And I said, Thomas, Hope wants you to come back. At this point, when about around the time that Hope is probably about to say, oh, you could come back or something, it's probably when Steffi gonna walk in and say, no, you're not welcome back or whatever. But yeah, she definitely wants to hire him back, wants him to come back. She was the first one who spoke on it. But yeah, in regards to Taylor, if you haven't watched the episode, check it out or whatever, wherever you can watch it. But yeah, she don't sit up here and wrote out a doggone letter. She don't sit up here and wrote out a letter. She writing out a letter with her confession, and she started replaying the events over and over again. So that's why I said, okay, maybe she didn't do it. Maybe they building it up so they could say she actually wasn't the one who shot Bill. It was somebody else. Could they never really show her just walking up and doing it? They'll show her holding. I think one time they showed her holding it, or they'll show little clips of her of the weapon. Did I say the word? God, dog, I wasn't supposed to say the word. I think I said it. I don't know. But they'll show it laying there, the weapon was laying there and everything. And they'll show Bill going down or something. I was like, did she do it or not? I think they showed it once or something. But Liam also pictured himself, if you recall. He also pictured himself picking up the weapon and doing it. So you don't really know. Maybe they are, because the lady, regardless if they get Sheila or not, she gonna still be hunted by everything. Especially with more people knowing what she did, she can't take it. But y'all let me know what y'all thought of this episode down below. Don't forget to join the conversation in the comment section and let me know what y'all thought of this episode. Until next time, deuces.